This is Biker Dad, brought to you by Biker Justice USA and the National Academy of Motorcycle Injury Lawyers.
Have you ever sat at your job and thought, what if I just got up and left? Tell that horrible boss to take this job and shove it. Have you ever wanted to just walk out? What about burnout? Well, that's exactly what I did, but I didn't just quit. I left my 25-year corporate career to ride motorcycles and tell your story.
Daytona Beach, Florida, where you can actually drive onto the beach. Rick Fairless, a legend of his own, introduced me to Richard Rollins. Mayfield, Kentucky. Southeast Missouri. Beautiful city of Knoxville, Tennessee. Gulf Coast of Mississippi. The Florida coast and the Tampa Bay area. Orange County Choppers, Roadhouse and Museum. Talking to Paul Tuttle Sr. himself.
But make no mistake, this is not a show about motorcycles or even about me. Instead, I travel across the country to meet the people who use their passion for motorcycles to make their communities stronger, safer, and better. This is Biker Dad.
Host of the Biker Dad TV show, which you can watch Saturday mornings right here on WFXD. Excited to be back from Myrtle Beach's Fall Bike Rally. And I got Smiley here, a good friend of mine. Tell everybody who you are.
What's going on, Chris? How you been?
Oh, awesome. I always love this rally because the weather is great.
This week's even better because, you know, the last couple rallies they've had a lot of rain.
Yep.
They actually had a hurricane come through.
I was here for that.
And you know, we've got this beautiful week and bikes are rolling in. Here at Spokestones, we've been open since Saturday, and we've had a steady flow of bikes since Saturday. But today's the first official day of Myrtle Beach Fall Bike Week.
My name is Jen DeLuca. I'm the events coordinator with Myrtle Beach Harley Davidson and the Harley shop at the beach. The fall rally is just kicking off. This is like the thick of it for us. It's been gorgeous riding weather, so the amount of riders have been trickling in, which has been great. But we were expected to have a big influx. We just served right now here at the Harley shop at the beach. They're just clearing out to go riding, but I think we had about 400 people that we just served a delicious free breakfast to. So attendance so far has been great, and we're gearing up for an awesome bike night tonight at House of Blues, all for breast cancer, all to save the tatas. And we're expecting a couple hundred riders to come enjoy that with us as well. This is a good free breakfast. We do it right here. We partner up with Eggs Up Grill. It's more than just like a biscuit or a bagel. I think we served this morning biscuits and gravy, bacon. They had this delicious like hash brown mix. They do eggs. They do it right. Orange juice, you name it. So we want riders to have a full belly, have a good experience while sitting amongst all this beautiful sea of chrome up here. Maybe take a test ride or two. But of course, just have a good time with the Harley shop at the beach and then come back and see us and have some more fun later. It is. Yep. Actually, we've been doing free breakfast on some capacity since I've been here, which has been about 10 years now, whether it's been at the dealerships or partnering up with other local breakfast spots. Within 1 year, it hit us, even though there's not much room on this property because there's so many motorcycles, what if we just moved them, squeezed in some tables, and let the riders enjoy breakfast here and enjoy the scene of bikes, which is what Rally's about. So we've been doing this now up here, I think, for about 5 years, right on property, and it's a hit every time, as you can see.
I'm Tara Morin. I'm from Sumter, South Carolina. First time at the fall rally here at the beach, yeah. It's been awesome. Looking forward to having a few drinks, meeting some new people, you know, having a good time on the bike. Just the atmosphere, you know, interacting with people with the same interests as me and my husband, you know, riding bikes, and yeah, it's just a lot of fun. We got a 2019 Ultra Limited. We've done the Tail of the Dragon, you know, we've done everything. So we want to do Sturgis one day. That's on our bucket list, so.
Hey, Kevin, Big Tuna, Myrtle Beach Harley Davidson. I'm the general sales manager. Well, we started out, I think with a little over 300 bikes. We brought them in from all of our locations for just this event. So probably never started a fall rally with a better selection.
Every rally, we split everything that's going on between the dealerships. Obviously, right here is all the motorcycle inventory. Down at Myrtle Beach Harley Davidson, we have all the vendors out back, a variety of vendors too, depending on what you're looking for to customize your bike or get some patches or get some cool merchandise. And then we have the huge tent out back, which is filled with 50% off of genuine and HD obsolete merchandise. So if you're a rider, you know that that's like cha-ching, that's money savings if you know to get there. The best thing about the big tent out back is that we never know what's coming. People always ask us like, are jackets coming, our jeans coming? We have no idea. We just get shipped a container full of boxes, pull out the boxes, rip it out, and 50% off of everything. So if you're a rider and you want to save some money, make sure you hop down to Myrtle Beach, Harley Davidson, and then of course grab our rally memorabilia. That's available at both dealerships. So grab some rally swag, some cool t-shirts, something to remember rally by. That's at both dealerships.
Well, they sometimes they don't come here for that. They come here to have a little fun and ride with their buddies, but for a t-shirt and I bought a bike, so you just never know.
It's a lot of fun. We've got an awesome band lineup here. Right now we got the Kyle Dills band playing on stage. On Friday, we've got some awesome bands that playing on 2 stages out in the French Quarter.
Yeah.
If people haven't been here, this is like 16 acres of biker heaven. That you got an area back on a little pond, that the stage is on the other side of the pond. Bands are playing there, and you're sitting under the shade trees. It's probably 10 to 15 degrees cooler. Hardwired is a Metallica tribute band. They're playing Saturday night, 9 o'clock. Friday night, we have Shot Through the Heart, a Bon Jovi tribute band. It's going to be a really good time. And every night this week at 9 o'clock or right before 9 o'clock, we're going to honor our veterans.
Awesome.
And veterans, active duty military, first responders, law enforcement. We want to pay our respects to them because without their service and sacrifice, we couldn't be here partying like we are.
We always end with a scenic ride on Saturday. We either start north and go south or vice versa. So this Saturday, we partnered up with the combat veterans. All the proceeds are going to stay and go right here to our local CVMA. We're registering down at the Wicked Tuna, and then we're ending up at Locals on the Water, which is a new spot that we're partnering up with. So looking for a great ride. It's looking like it's going to be beautiful riding weather. We'll probably have about 300 bikes or so with us. So another way to end rally a great way and for a good cause.
My role here as the MC is I like to refer to myself like Julie from the Love Boat. I am your cruise director.
Nice.
So,
which is funny because when this is in Bike Week, they sell boats.
Yeah, they sell boats.
So you're kind of
well, even during Bike Week, come check out the boats. You can buy a boat at Bike Week.
They'll probably take your Harley for a trade-in. If you want to go from biker dad to boat dad,
Yeah,
I can just trade in one of my bikes.
Yeah, it'd be who's your boat daddy
Yeah,
then?
who's your boat daddy?
What's up? My name is Ro Romero. I'm here at the Fall Rally Bike Week here at Harley Davidson, and I am the lovely husband of Miss Rainey Romero, who works for the law firm, the lovely law firm. Kind of like Fall Rally because it seems a little more intimate. You'll get a lot more local people or people who are a little bit more closer to the area who come down. They kind of know what they're getting into as far as the Fall Rally goes. Spring Rally is just crazy busy all the time. It's bikers everywhere. And so, there's a little bit that you can take away from both. Spring Rally is going to be more of a party because everybody's coming from everywhere, and it kind of kicks off Bike Week to where Fall Rally is kind of like the closing down of all the bike riding and everything else. Obviously here in Myrtle Beach, we can pretty much ride all year round, as long as you have the right kind of equipment, gear, and everything else.
So Fall Rally is traditionally smaller than Spring Rally. It has slowly morphed into this kind of 2-week, 1-week long rally. Getting there. Spring Rally, no question about it. It's a strong 12-day rally, even though most of what we do is in the course of 7 days. We always have, we always have anywhere between 300 to 500 motorcycles. Spring Rally, we're usually hitting heavy 450. We've had 500 plus bikes under this tent, which is hard to imagine fitting that many motorcycles on this parking lot, but it is, and it's a sight to see, and it's something to take advantage of. That's what some people come, I just had a rider, I forget where he was from, somewhere out in Alabama, beautiful state, loves his dealership, but there was not a lot to choose from. I love coming to rally, look at all this, there's not 2 road glides to choose from, there's 25, so it's, if you're looking to, have a variety and look to see what else Harley produces, this is where you're gonna come do that at.
What I like about the rally is that really no matter what kind of bike you ride, everybody is very welcoming and just happy that you're there. All the vendors are really nice and really cool to work with and everything else. I just love the respect that you guys get as a biker community, which is really nice, because this is really my first year in really getting into, all the rallies. So it's been nice to be welcomed and from the biker community. So, and no matter if you're here at Harley, North Myrtle Beach Harley, or even Murrells Inlet, it still has different feels, but it's all still united at the same time. So it's really nice.
It's another great event. I don't know how we got lucky this year. Looks like we're going to have 11 straight days of perfect weather, knock on wood. And you know, we ended up cutting the rally short last year from a hurricane. It's named appropriately, but this year's the year. And if you're watching the video, I hope you get to schedule it next time and come out and see us. Even if it's not this fall, come next May. We do it again in May. So
I think that's it. Just make sure that you follow us on Facebook, Harley Shop at the Beach, and Myrtle Beach Harley Davidson. Follow both those dealerships on Facebook. That's where you're always going to find what we're doing out and about in the community, and wait to come and join us. Hello, I am Morgan Elvis. I am your former Miss Myrtle Beach and hopefully future Miss South Carolina, and I am local here to Myrtle Beach, 13 generations deep. Everybody always asks, are you related to Elvis? And I'm like, you dummy, that's his first name. That is my last name. But the Elvis family's 13 generations here in Myrtle Beach. I grew up in this. Everywhere you look, you got the Elvis porta potties, Elvis construction. My family is Elvis Science and Graphics and Always Stuck on You, a little play on Elvis himself. So we're everywhere you look in Myrtle Beach. And I grew up here at this bike week. I remember, too small to really be on a bike, and I would ride on the back of my dad's. He custom built it, and that is my favorite bike, my beloved bike, and this is like home to me here. Now I'm working for the lovely law firm. We say we're the loveliest ladies of the lovely law firm, and this is my favorite job that I could ever have because I get to not only network and see all the wonderful faces at Myrtle Beach, but I see all the wonderful faces from all over other states too, coming out, seeing us in action. My favorite is when they walk up to the table and they say, you guys represented us, or what are you giving away? And it's always 20 grand towards your motorcycle of your dreams for free, no strings attached. And that's something so amazing to be able to say, let me change your life a little bit, even if it's somebody else's money. My dad's bike, custom built, Harley Davidson, totally chromed out, nostalgic black tank with those purple outline flames on them. It's our family bike now. And I will never change a thing about it. I'll take it on as my own and keep riding it until it gives out. Well, because I grew up on the back of it and it's got all my favorite memories. There are very few things in the world that can bring you peace and quiet, and the back of a bike is one of them. You get to see the world in this blur of color, the wind through your hair, and as a child, that was just so amazing to me. Not to mention, I also won my first legal case with my dad on the back of that motorcycle because he said when the law changed, you had to wear a helmet until you're 18. And when I was about 10 years old, I made him a little written contract on lined paper of a notebook and made him sign it that when I was 18, I would be able to make a decision and never wear a helmet again. And he had to uphold it because 8 years later, I shoved it in his face. And I have been stubborn ever since. So lots of good memories around that motorcycle and around Bike Week. This is where I felt the most comfortable. I always say you will never find someone more loyal, community-oriented, and fundraising accomplished than a group of bikers in Myrtle Beach.
Myself and the hundreds of thousands of people who follow us on social media and watch the TV show are here to help. Do you need help with something? Give me a call. That's my number right there, 251-402-6392. Especially if you need legal help, I have an army of lawyers across the country who can help you with injuries after motorcycle crashes especially, but other stuff like crime and everything else too. So give me a call, 251-402-6392.
If you missed the party at the rally at the shop in Alabama or Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue in Arkansas, party at All Octane Camping was a blast. But no worries, there's plenty of time for you to get in on the motorcycle camp craze. Book now for the Angel City Rally in Georgia, Daytona Biketoberfest, Bama Bike Fest, and Blowouts Lone Star Campground. That's in November, and then back in Alabama for the Crossroads Bike Rally. It's easy, you just show up, camp, party, and go home. They take care of all the rest. Get all the information at alloctanecamping.com.
Thousands of innocent bikers are injured and even killed on our streets and highways in the United States every year, and far too often we don't get the justice we deserve, even if we did absolutely nothing wrong. So how do you find the help you need? People who are ready to go to the mat and get justice for you? Just go to bikerjusticeusa.com to find a list of lawyers across the United States who are trusted by me, Biker Dad.
Biker Dad is brought to you in part by the National Academy of Motorcycle Injury Lawyers. Why do I trust NAML? Because they work relentlessly to make our roads safer for everyone. They bring awareness to the motorcycle community all across the USA. They fight for justice for bikers too. If you're an attorney who's interested in joining the fight and the cause, go to naml.org for more information.
Back on Two Stories are brought to you by Biker Justice USA and the National Academy of Motorcycle Injury Lawyers. It's the Myrtle Beach Fall Bike Rally, and we are here at Myrtle Beach Harley Davidson. I'm Chris Best, the host of the Biker Dad TV show, which you can watch Saturdays right here on WFXB. Saturday mornings, brought to you by the lovely law firm, which Rainey Romero is here with the lovely law firm. You guys have seen her out and about with Justin Lovely, supporting the biker community all the time.
Yep.
So what do you guys have going on this week? There's a lot
We
going on here.
are everywhere this week, Chris. I know you're going to be visiting a lot of our booths, but right now, as you said, we're at Harley Davidson, the South End store, because they have one on the North End as well. So we're at the South End store. We have our awesome booth here. We're giving away t-shirts. Those will go fast though. So if you want a t-shirt, you got to come out early.
Well, grab one.
Early during bike week. He's going to go grab one.
These are really cool. I mean,
The Harley orange, you know.
Biker community, and you'll stand out while you're
That's right. I've got one of the black ones on. So we have those we're giving away. We have multiple contests going on. So we have $20,000 going towards a bike of your choice. You can enter to win that. That's with NAML, which Chris helps out a lot with as well. That's the National Academy of Motorcycle Injury Lawyers, which we're a part of as well. Then we also have an awesome raffle for a Veterans Day bike. So we have this beautiful bike behind us. We'll talk about it in a second. That we are raffling off, so you can get $100 gets you 10 raffle tickets. It's all digital, it's all online, so it makes it easy. It digitally shuffles it and pulls the winner, and we're hoping to have that winner pick up the bike on Veterans Day.
That's so awesome that you guys support the biker community, but you also support the veteran community.
Yeah, man. So the first thing, and you know we're all about helping the vets, right? And our Camp Lejeune practice has exploded in the last couple years. Since that law was passed. But we really wanted to say, how can we really help the vets this year for this rally, you know, before Veterans Day? So we partnered with 701 Cycles. We had a Shell Harley, and we wanted to make it, you know, veterans themed to help raise money for the vets. And then we partnered with the Veterans Welcome Home Resource Center, because they're doing a lot of good work here with local and keeping the money local here in the Myrtle Beach and Charleston areas. And so we said, how can we help them raise money? And so we said, hey, let's auction off our own bike, secondary to our NAML giveaway that we've been known for over the years. So it's really awesome. They did a great job. We're selling raffle tickets through the rally, and then we're going to try to give it away on Veterans Day if we raise enough money, you know, for that local organization.
So 701 Cycles, we told them, hey, we want to do this bike build. We want it to be patriotic, and they took it and totally made it way better than I ever expected. They got a custom paint job. They designed the whole thing. You'll have to check out the backside over there that has almost like a World War II scene back there with, you know, a veteran carrying another veteran.
That takes a lot of skill. That's
yeah, you've got like the paratroopers in the back.
We got some time, man.
So how do you win this? Well, if you're watching this on social media, I'm going to share the link to where you can buy raffle tickets no matter where you are. And if you're watching this on a TV show, just go to the Biker Dad Facebook page or the Lovely Law Firm Facebook page, and you'll find all the links there. So, awesome work, awesome bike, and thanks for everything you guys do for the veterans.
Thanks.
So as you know, if you watch this show or follow me on social media, I rarely trailer bike or put it in the back of the truck. In fact, I've never put one in the back of the truck, but I'm on the way to Myrtle Beach Bike Week, and I just got back from a 5,000 mile ride from Alabama to New York, so I'm a little worn out, and I decided to try something new and put a bike in the back of my Dodge Ram 1500 here instead of riding it. Just a little more comfortable after that long trip. And I just picked up this little Yamaha FZ07. Should be relatively easy to load up on the truck. And guess what? If I drop it, it's just a little cheap Yamaha I have, so not that too worried about it. I like the bike. I don't want to mess it up if I don't have to. I already strapped the wheel chock in the back of the truck. Got the ramps ready to go. You should really strap those down as well. Unfortunately, when they built my house, they screwed up the driveway and made this little steep thing right here, which means my car's bottom out when I'm parking sometimes. But it's going to make it a lot easier to put the bike on the truck because it's almost level. What I'm actually going to do is I'm not going to ride it up this ramp. It's dangerous and stupid. I'm going to push it up, but I'm going to start the bike and let the bike pull itself up the ramp, so I'm not really pushing it, although it's a really light bike. And I will say, if it goes easier than I think it will, things never go that easy for me, especially when I'm doing this stuff, I might try to put one of my smaller Harleys on here instead, because I'd rather be riding a Harley at Myrtle Beach Bike Week, but we'll see how it goes with the FZ07 first. See, I was going to skip this step because I thought my driveway was going to hold those ramps in place. First thing it did is that ramp tried to move on me. And the bike almost fell off. So don't do that. I'm really good at teaching how not to do things. Okay, just went a little short ride around the block, and the truck seems to be okay with the bike in the back of it, but we'll see. It's a pain in the behind, though. I mean, it's better just to ride the thing, you know? Lesson learned every time I do this. I'd rather just get on the bike instead of loading it on a trailer or a truck. I've learned about transporting bikes is about an hour into the ride. If it's a long one, I always stop and just check the straps. Well, as you can see, I got my little Yamaha FZ07 here in one piece to Myrtle Beach Unfortunately, my truck was not all in one piece. I had a little mishap with the fender liner coming off on the road. And then when I got here, I used another little trick when it comes to transporting bikes. I found a ditch and backed the truck up into the ditch, and that really made it easy to pull the bike off of the truck.
That's it for this week's episode of the Biker Dad TV show, coming at you from the Myrtle Beach Fall Rally and Myrtle Beach Harley Davidson. Always love to come down here to South Carolina and hang out with the folks here from the one end of North Myrtle Beach all the way down to Myrtle's Inlet. Just an awesome time, and you should really come check it out. And I always have to thank the lovely law firm for sponsoring the Biker Dad show here in Myrtle Beach. And I also want to thank WFXB, the Fox station here in Myrtle Beach, for supporting the Biker Dad TV show and the Biker Dad community as a whole. We'll see you on the road next time, and until then, please look twice for motorcycles.